All right. Well, Memorial Day weekend is this weekend, which means pools, at least some pools, are going to be opening up.
Yeah, but before you and the kids head outside, there's some important things you need to know when it comes to your health. Fox 28's Lindsay Sablon is with the experts at the Center PC. And Lindsay, it's important everyone gets sunscreen, but how do you know which one to pick?
Yeah, you know, guys, especially I think when you're going through the drugstores or down the aisles, you can see just a lot of different SPFs. Plus, I think along with that, there's kind of maybe the idea you're a certain color complexion, you don't have to wear SPF. I don't think that's necessarily true, and I've been talking with Karen Nichols, who's a registered plastic surgeon nurse here at the Center PC, and even I need to be wearing SPF sunscreen. Everybody really needs to be wearing some kind of sunscreen, especially in the summer, right, Karen?
Absolutely. You know, I think somebody that's much more fair-skinned definitely needs to reapply more often, might need to have a stronger SPF versus, you know, maybe even a 15. We like to promote 30 SPF, but yeah, it definitely depends on everyone should be wearing sunscreen at all times to protect you from the sun.
Okay, let's start with SPF first, because I think sometimes there's still some misconceptions about what exactly SPF is. So 15, 30, 70, 50, whatever the case may be, what does that mean?
Well, SPF, first it's an acronym. Sun protection factor. What it stands for is they did some testing to find out how long you could stay in the sun before you actually burned. So they take that number and multiply it by 10 minutes. So if you have 10 minutes by like 15 SPF, you could actually stay in the sun for 150 minutes.
Okay.
But that can be a little skewed depending on how much sunscreen you're putting on, the type of sunscreen, if you've sweat, if you
out in the water,
all of that. So that's a little skewed, and it only protects you from the UVB rays, not the UVA rays in general, depending on the type you have on.
Speaking of UVA, UVB, what exactly is the difference between those?
Well, the UVA one, you can think of it's kind of the aging rays. It goes a little bit deeper. UVB is the rays that will protect you from burning. You know, we want to protect from both, and a lot of sunscreens now are coming out that can do that as well.
Okay, we were talking a little bit earlier, chemical versus more like a natural sunscreen.
Correct.
And you guys really recommend the natural one. What is that and why?
Well, it's a basic of zinc and titanium dioxide, and we prefer that over the chemical. The chemical, I think there's a lot of people that have had sensitivities in it. You know, years ago, PABA was one. Of course, they took that off the market, and now they're using traditional zinc and titanium again, like we used, you know, 10, 20, 30 years ago when sunscreens first were available. The nice thing with these now, though, is that they're able to make the zinc or the titanium dioxide more micronized, so it's not going to be that white opaque look anymore. You can actually blend it in and get a nice protection.
Okay, if someone is looking to get this real quick, where can they find something like this?
You know, the best way is going to be in a physician's office, but now you can find a lot of it if you're looking, even at the department stores, some of the Walgreens, the pharmacies. If you turn it over and you look at the active ingredient, it should have zinc or titanium dioxide and a percentage on there.
Okay.
And otherwise, it'll have some of the oxybenzones.
So really you're looking for the zinc?
Yes.
The zinc ingredient?
Zinc or titanium dioxide.
Or titanium dioxide. Well, thank you very much. There you go. That's what you need to look for, zinc or titanium dioxide.
All right. We will be sure to look for those on the label. Thank you very much, Lindsay.